What's going on, everybody? We're gonna play some Ninja Gaiden on Xenia. Alright, let me know if the audio's good. Let me know if the video's good. Yesterday's stream was fine up until the computer crashed halfway through, and then I had terrible audio delays for the last hour and a half, so that was fun. Anyway, we're on Chapter 3. At the first save point, because I played a little bit last night. Let's do this. And of course, again, this is Master Ninja, so I'm gonna get my ass kicked here. Sharpen to the left. Oh gosh, I can't even stop without getting hit with a frickin' incendiary shuriken. Who we got? Spawn of Dracul, Connor Abbott, Jordan K. What's up, everybody? Jordan K says, have you ever played the Dead or Alive series? Oh, yeah. My favorites are Dead or Alive 2 on the PS2, Dead or Alive, and the Dreamcast, actually. Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate on the Xbox, and Dead or Alive 3. I did play DOA 4. Not my favorite. It was alright. DOA 5 was cool to begin with when you're like, wow, look, they updated the visuals, but then I looked at some of the characters and I was like, you made them look stupid. Like, Zack looked way better before. Maybe I should... Who the heck is shooting them? Oh, it's the archers. Across the way. Alright, let's do the pragmatic thing down here. Or Ryu could just not do what I ask him. Come on, Ryu, do what I ask you. Just drop these bitches. Yeah, get him! Get him! I don't use UTs that much. I should use them more often, shouldn't I? I love it. Tonan says, does it run without issues? What are we talking about? The Ninja Gaiden 2 or Dead or Alive 4? I would say, in terms of Ninja Gaiden 2, it doesn't run without issues. Like, if we go into the menu here. That's clearly not an incendiary shuriken, is it? So we've got some texture problems. If you put the internal resolution above 1x to get crisper graphics, you get weird graphical glitches, weird blocky, flashing colors on the screen. It's still playable like that, but they get in the way and it's annoying, so I've got it at 1x, hence why it just looks like it would on the 360. And yet, I don't care. Like, eventually it'll get fixed and then it'll look great, but I'm just happy because I can play Ninja Gaiden 2 on my computer. I don't have to turn on another system. I don't have to plug in my 360. I don't have to switch on the Xbox One X. Although, as of right now, the Xbox One X, or heck, I should say the Series X now, is the best way to play this game. You're gonna get crisp graphics, 4K. Hang on a minute. Did I miss anything down here? Like a chest, or... No, I opened that one. Yeah, Xbox One X, or X, is still the best way to play Ninja Gaiden 2 right now, but the fact that we can actually now play this game on PC It is now playable, basically, you know? Because the latest updates, the Canary build of Xena, fixed the issue where the models for the characters wouldn't load properly. But it does affect performance. I hate these archers. They're gonna kill me, and I'm gonna have to fight those red guys again. Yeah, they are. What did I say? Foreshadowing. Good grief. I don't mind. Maybe I'll kill the archers first. Go on the other side of the zipline there. Save it. And then go back. I don't... unless you can't go back. I can't remember if you can't go back or not. Let's find out. Chambu Wilcox says, darn, I hate missing these streams, but I gotta go to school. Love you, Dan. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good day. What do we want to throw at these guys? Like... no, they're not gonna do it, are they? Here we go. He does hit them from here. I wonder if it's as simple as, like... because look, even though he can't hit me, he's on the crosshair. Let's see if it works. Yeah! Suck on that! Well, look, they're coming. Oh, they can frickin' see me. Can he still see me? I might be able to get away with this. How about that? How do you like that? Don't you love these cheese moments? It keeps spawning them, too. Do you know this is the first time I've ever tried this? Normally, I just, like, try to catch them when they don't hit me and hope that they don't recover fast enough to hit me before I hit them. What is he doing? There we go. They're all dead. I'm gonna save it after killing them. I don't know if they respawn or not. I hope they don't. There you go. Save it. And what's nice as well, Tonin says it's amazing that it runs on PC finally. Yeah, I know. And what's also nice is I managed to get my system save over. I tried copying my checkpoints because I had a save at the beginning of every chapter on Master Ninja with everything upgraded and such. And they would just crash the emulator. But my system save, I actually managed to move it over. So I have my mission mode scores saved. I have all the difficulties unlocked. I've got the golden outfit unlocked. I literally started this game with everything. Look, this is the first playthrough of Master Ninja on the emulator, and yet I have all the weapons already. They haven't been leveled up, although I've grinded out Essence for the Falcon's Talons, the staff, and the dual swords. And now I've also got the scythe to level 2. But it means I don't have to play through the game a whole bunch of times. All I gotta do is beat Master Ninja a couple times and then save the game at the end of every chapter to have a, fresh start at the beginning of whatever chapter I want. And I'll have exactly what I had before. Which is awesome. Then I'll essentially have Chapter Challenge. Stim Prim says the explosive archers deserve the cheese. Yeah, they do. They're crazy how accurate they are. Like, as soon as you stop to shoot them, they'll hit you. So you have to cheese them. It's almost like you have to. Alright. Here we go. In fact, let's put this on. Let's try and get 2 of these guys. Ryu, just do the thing. There we go. Oh, this is not. Oh, no, I'm dead. Oh, you're such an idiot. You gotta just do the frickin' drops. I need to get the Tonfa leveled up. Friggin' love the Tonfa. I should have enough essence soon to get the scythe to level 3. Yeah, I'm on 47,000. And the scythe is... I'm pretty sure it's level 2. Yes, it is. Although, you couldn't tell that by the picture. My scythe's looking a little small there. In fact, yes, I do. I have 40,000. I got 47,000, which means I have enough to get it to level 3 now. Oz Coming Faru says, "Hey Dan, do you know a modder named Ninja Cats Ninja? He makes a lot of Ninja Gaiden 2 mods. I wondered if you know him by chance." I don't know him, but I know of him. I subscribe to his channel. Puts out some crazy mods, like where you can play as the Lycans or Genshin or Zidonius or whatever in Sigma 2 on the Master Collection. Pretty crazy. And they put out a bunch of stuff for the console versions of Sigma years ago. At least I think they did. Shiki says, "Hey Dan, early stream." Yeah, I woke up, felt like playing Ninja Gaiden 2, felt like streaming it. And here we are. I was also disappointed because yesterday's stream didn't turn out good again. Like, I always have some kind of issue with a stream. You know, audio issues. And I'm what you'd call an audiophile. I like high-quality audio. I like it when the setup is working right. And so when there's a frickin' audio delay for the last hour and 20 minutes of a stream, literally pisses me off. So I deleted it. And here we are again doing a stream. Hopefully the audio is fine. There is a small delay because I have to use a program to repeat the audio through to my capture card. And so that I can still hear it. But it's, you know, it should be fine. Alright, let's put this on again. I'm gonna try and do this fight with the dual swords. I know I probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna try. Do they not spawn? We can get one of you as low with this. No, we can't. I need you to frickin' jump off somebody's shoulders. Oh, you need to get the guy. There we go. Here we go. Come here! There you go. Success. Pretty sure there's nothing over here. It's amazing how many times I've played this game, yet I genuinely forget where chests are and stuff. Alright, are they still there? They're not there anymore? No, they're not. Good. We're gonna save it again. There's no shame in going back and saving it in Master Ninja mode. As you can see, the path of Master Ninja. The path of the Master Ninja. Ryu's the only one. Alright, let's go. A bunch more guys are gonna drop down once I get over here. Do we have... I'm gonna try and risk... Since I just saved it, I'm gonna try and risk not wasting an item. Do it! Yeah, what now, buddy? And any more? Ryu, you gotta jump down. I jump into a grab. There we go. Okay. At least it's just archers. There's no incendiary guys. Mad Hatter 56 says, if you don't mind me asking, why aren't you using Xbox One X anymore? Because, you know, I'm enjoying the fact that I can play this on my PC. I can just double-click and run the game on the emulator. I'm, like, celebrating that the emulator has finally reached the point where you can play this game on your computer. You know, because I've played through it on the Xbox One X. I've done a fun run in 4K on the Xbox One X, on Master Ninja. I'm just enjoying the fact that I can just double-click and play the game. I don't have to, like, turn on another system and get my capture card running. And my capture card is giving me grief on my main computer. Like, audio quality problems, like weird crackling audio. But I still have the Xbox One X. It's just, you know, I'm enjoying the fact that I can play this on PC, and the main reason I'm doing this is because I have a reason to, because I'm trying to get my save checkpoints for every chapter on the PC, because I copied my system save over, so I have my unlock stuff here. But I don't have a save at the beginning of each chapter with everything maxed out yet. And since I tried copying those over and it crashed the emulator, so I'm just working to get that, so I have all the checkpoints on PC. I already saved it, but we're going to do it again. We're going to have to save it after that. We didn't get fish from there. You had any frame drops? What are your specs? Says Tonan. I do get frame drops when I double the resolution scale to 1440p. I think that's what it is when you set it to 2x. Sometimes it drops down to 50 FPS. My computer can't quite handle it. But at stock resolution, I pretty much run at 60 all day long. Although I haven't done the staircase yet. I'm sure that'll lag. Because the emulator's not there yet. It's more to do with the... If this was native on PC, my computer could run this at frickin' 4K 60 all day, but... the emulation's not quite there yet, but my specs, I've got a 8700K, 32 gigs of RAM, and a 1080 Ti. A bit dated now, but I think if I had like a 3080, I could run this in 2x resolution and keep the 60 FPS, but it lags a little bit for me, so that and the graphical artifacts at 2x resolution are really distracting. Medusa Grin 777 says, eating Hot Pocket and jump in the stream. Haha! Hope it's a tasty Hot Pocket. Come here, buddy. Just can't get away from the little shoves they do, can you? Seriously, they throw them way too much. There we go. That's all they wrote. That's all she wrote. So what are we getting right now? 55. The frame... well, no, it might just be sometimes when you enable the overlay, it takes a second to catch up. GPU sitting at a fairly cool 49 degrees, not bad. Yeah, it's interesting. At 1x resolution, it's utilizing 50% of the GPU. So when I put it up to 2x resolution, it literally doubles that, and it maxes out. I would probably play this at 2x resolution, despite the performance drops, if there weren't graphical artifacts. They're too distracting, with flashing colors on the screen that get in the way of gameplay. Seju says, "Hi Dan, I'm curious about how many times you've finished the game." Don't mean to put it in the wrong way. I don't know. Gosh. How many times have I finished this game? You mean like how many times have I beaten the story? Wow, I don't know. Maybe more than 10. More than 10. I mean, there's Acolyte, Warrior, Mentor, Master. That's 4 times. I've done that at least 4, 8, 12. Gosh, I've probably beaten this game more than 20 times. Especially when you count doing the videos and the fun runs. I don't have a number, but I'm going to say at least 20 times, if not more. Which is, you know, for somebody that enjoys this game as much as me, that's probably a fairly modest number. There's probably a lot of people out there that have beaten the game way more times than I have. What about Razor's Edge? Probably not more than this, but probably more than 10. Because I beat the game on all the difficulties on PS3. Then I made my videos. Then I beat the game on all the difficulties again when I bought the game for the 360. I got like a used copy of it for the 360 a few years after Razor's Edge came out, because when I looked at the way the 360 scaled stuff, it had a slightly sharper image than the PS3. It looked a little better, and so I thought, if I'm going to stream the game, I'll do it on the 360 because it looks better. And so that means I beat it a bunch of times on there. And then it didn't matter because I frickin' wiped my drive by mistake and lost all that save data. Not that it matters anymore. We've got Razor's Edge on PC, so... Not to mention Razor's Edge was emulatable on RPCS3 for a while. Let's turn that off. There we go. Oh my gosh! Did you see? Please tell me I'm not the only one who saw that. I skipped the cutscene, and when it loads, the Vangelf is on me. That's the first time where I can genuinely say, that wasn't my fault. Oh man, I gotta fight all those Vangelfs again now. Thanks, lag! Great. Now, wasn't that much better than the first time? God, I love when it goes right. Some of the best ways to fight them involve jumping off their shoulders all the time, and when, especially in a large arena like this, you kind of watch their animations for when they throw the incendiary shurikens at you and just try to not get hit by them. Then you don't have to worry about waiting to dodge at the right time so the explosion doesn't hit you. Come on. There we go. Come on there, buddy. Come get it. Can you imagine being able to kill the Vangelfs this fast in Razor's Edge? The Vangelfs are so not fun to fight in Razor's Edge because they're frickin' sponges. You know, like the weird gray ones in Sigma 2. It was never supposed to be about spongy enemies. It was about the number of them that came at you. If you knew what to do, you could take them down quickly. But if you make the wrong move, they'll overwhelm you quick. That's why I like this one better, you know? I don't like getting bogged down by a spongy enemy. Like, I have had moments in Sigma 2 where there's just one Vangelf on screen, and they sponge all the damage. And it gets so boring because they just won't go down. Okay, so Oops, I really wanted to make sure that he didn't get me there. Come here, buddy. You're dead. No way you're doing that again. Come here. There you go. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That's one of the best ways to kill these frickin' things too. Kick off the shoulders, and then the descending dragon. Come here, stop running away from me, buddy. Come here! Watch out! Oh, darn it. Every time I just want to do a flying swallow, I just get punished for it. Come here. You're done. There you go. There we go. Sorry, Van Gelfs. You didn't have what it takes. I can't remember if I can save it before all the enemies attack me or if they're going to get me as soon as I drop down. I'm pretty sure they come at you as soon as you drop down. Or they will when you walk up to the save point. Am I right or am I right? Am I wrong? Yes, I'm wrong. I love it when I'm wrong. Well, you know, when I predict bad things are going to happen. Seju says, I was wondering how would these fiends reproduce? They don't. They just emerge out of the ground, out of some tar-like pit. I kind of think of it the same way like the orcs in... I don't think they were. They were like the super orcs that Saruman was breeding in Lord of the Rings. I imagine that they just bubble out of the ground like that. And of course, in Sigma 2, it's the wolves here. Whereas here, it's just Vangelf. Why don't we switch it up a little bit? Probably going to regret this. Come here, buddy. There you go. Wait for it. There you go. Ah, come on! I hate getting hit by projectiles at the exact moment I'm about to go for a UT charge. Alright, here we go. 2 essence. Of course, none of the others came to get it. Oh well. Get him! Thank you. Thanks for the fight, guys. How much essence we got now? 57. We've almost got 60,000. Seju says, I just imagine them popping out of bellies. That's disgusting. That, yeah, we like in the Alien movies or whatever, yeah. But popping out of what? Is there just some, like, weird lady Vangelf? Or do they just infect people? That would be You know what? I don't even want to think about it. You're right. It's disgusting. I think I prefer my idea that they just freaking bubble out of the ground. And not just anywhere, you know. In a nasty place. Yes, here we go. Let's freaking get the wind blades up to level 2. Once I get these to level 3, I'm going to be using them. Get up that ladder. Oh, man. The problem is, level 1 Nimpo sucks. Especially in Master Ninja. I just have no reason to use it. What do you have for me, sir? You got a notebook about the shadowless footsteps. You trying to tell me that I can do this? I think so. I would love, like, a frickin' trainer to come out for this emulated version of this game now, so, like, you could clip through walls and break boundaries and do stuff. Although I know there are a few clips. I was watching a speed run of this. I didn't get very far in it because, you know, it's one of those late at night, like, oh, hey, what's this? And then you realize, yeah, I should probably go to bed. But I saw in this chapter, actually, just before you jump down the hole, when all the Vangels fight you, there is a way to clip through a wall and, like, walk inside one of the building obviously has nothing in there. It's just you clip through the wall and it's an empty space of nothing, but you can, like, skip a bunch of fights. I should probably learn how to do some of those. It'd be an interesting thing to show off. See, one at a time. Not a problem. I was wondering if you had played Neo. I tried it out. It's just not for me. I just didn't, I didn't enjoy it. Didn't enjoy the gameplay. Strife says, hey Dan, how's the game feel on PC? Yeah, it feels about the same. The emulation's pretty good. It's just nice to have it on PC. I look forward to when I can run it at upscaled resolutions and the performance doesn't tank. Because I did notice that the new version of Xenia Canary that will run the game properly and display the models properly, when I tried playing Project Gotham Racing 3 with the 60 FPS patch on it, it lagged. Like, it barely went above 30. And then when I used an older version of Canary, the Canary build from like a couple months ago, it ran much better. It almost hit 60 at 2x resolution. And I think there's something to do with the way that they changed the rendering thing to make it so that it actually, say, runs Ninja Gaiden, for instance. The tanks performance a bit. I'm pretty sure that if the models did display correctly on the older versions of Xena, at 2x resolution, it would probably run at solid 60 all day. But whatever they changed adds an extra load that, at least my system, can't quite handle at the moment. So, like, I can run it at 2x resolution, but the frames will drop into the 50s sometimes. Not to mention the graphical artifacts, which, you know, I can do without. No! I really thought I could get the charge off on him there. I was wrong. You bested me, Van Gelf. Why don't we drop down here? Because I think there's a chest up here after we kill these bats. I'm gonna die from the bat. I'm gonna die to the bats! That was a bad idea. Why'd you do that? Oh, Risu says, hi there, Dan. Hey, what's going on? Thanks for watching. Sedru says, what's your favorite boss to grind or kill in the entire series? That's a good question. My favorite boss. Stimprim says those bats are the worst. Yeah, they are. They're so stupid. I do have fun fighting Liz, but she's not my favorite. She does the stupid blood spam all the time, and that's really annoying. Oh, man, that's a tough one. My favorite boss. I should know the answer to that. Like, it should be freaking obvious to me. I really enjoyed fighting Wolf in Vanilla 3. That's the wrong button. Because on Ultimate Ninja 5, he was a lot of fun to fight if you got good at it. Yeah, it's... I genuinely don't know the answer to that. Wolf is one of the ones I've enjoyed fighting. Especially because there are multiple cool ways to sort of loop him. What am I doing here? Here we go. Since I've used that, we'll save it after I've gotten this book from up here. Stimprim says I like fighting Alma, Doku, and Genshin a lot. Yeah, Alma's definitely a lot of fun to fight, I think. I enjoy fighting her, especially, yeah, when we're talking about Ninja Gaiden Black, I really enjoy fighting Alma and the Alma clone. Not so much Awakened Alma, but in Eternal Legend, when I was, like, having to constantly fight the Alma clone again and again at the end, and then the other one that has the whip. I had a lot of fun fighting those two bosses once I got the tactic down. Stevens says, or Steffens says, Dan, what is one weapon you could use for the whole game without switching and love it? It's got to be the dual swords. Hands down. They're just my favorite weapon. They're so satisfying to use. I pretty much have tactics to use them on every enemy. Ironically, I'm pretty sure there are achievements in Ninja Gaiden 2 for beating the game with just one weapon and never switching. I may have gotten like 1 or 2 of those, but I never actively pursued that. I've never been an achievement hunter or whatever. But I am actually, now that I think about it, kind of surprised that I've never just beaten the game with just the dual swords. For all I know, I have. It's definitely something to think about. Maybe in the future, if this emulator ever gets, like, to the point where this game is flawlessly emulatable at a higher resolution. Because, like, I might not have a 4K monitor, but I could just use dynamic super resolution to run 4K and then capture the footage with the computer in 4K. In the future, if this emulator ever does get to the point where this game is flawless, even at higher resolutions, I'm not opposed to doing a Master Ninja fun run exclusively with the dual swords. It's pronounced Stevens. Alright, thank you for letting me know. I don't like to get people's names wrong, but, you know, sometimes, given different spellings, it's inevitable. I have the Falcon's Talons achievement. They're just so fun, says Stimprim. Yeah, the Falcon's Talons would probably be a pretty darn good weapon to use, just because in the hardest situations, when we're talking about fights where they just throw the incendiary shuriken ninjas at you constantly, being able to swoop in and just drop them one after another, being able to do that throughout the whole game, that would be a pretty good bet. I think there would be several fights where you would wish that you could change weapons when using the dual swords. Come here, buddy. You don't get to do that. Come here. Can't you just do a dual swords run on the 1X? Yeah, I could. I guess I could. I also just like the idea of doing it on PC. Because, you know, I don't play this game all the time these days. You know, I've played this so much over the years, I play it a lot less than I used to when it was current or new, or when I was doing a lot more content. Are you gonna come at me? No? Where's he going? What? Oh, it doesn't reach. Van Gelf. Hey, what are you doing over there? He knows he's gonna die. And he wants to enjoy his time. Yeah, see? He knew that was gonna happen. I interest you in the ease? I don't think I de-limbed that one down there. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Come here. No! I'm dead! Again! Come on! Nice Gary says, fair enough. I discovered your channel in 2019, huh? Oh, cool! Was that because of the fun run? Ironically, that's, my channel died a long time ago. Like, at this point, I'm just beating a dead horse, occasionally streaming and doing a video every couple years, but... I'm glad you know, hopefully you still enjoy the content. I think that this time I'm gonna kill the frickin' Van Gelf that spawns one at a time, and then I'll go back and save it again. Just in case I screw myself over. Let's, use that. He says, yeah, mate. Well, I hope you enjoyed the fun run. Took a lot of effort to make that. Like, my video editor was just dying. The, you know, 8.5 hours of 4K footage at 60 FPS. I had to split the project up into, like, 5 or 6 parts and then stitch them together. You know, plus all the video effects, like I added the little fades for Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 and all that, the text and transitions and stuff. And I had moments where I'd render out, like, I think collectively I rendered for over 24 hours. And then I uploaded for like 2+ days. That fun run was like just shy of 100 gigabytes. And my internet uploads at 1 megabyte a second. That took forever to upload. I'm glad I did it, though. It was totally worth it. Turned out pretty good. Except for the fact, I did get some comments of people complaining that when we got to, like, Chapter 11 sort of times, I was... Are you kidding me? I started getting really mad, and I just started, like... I wouldn't shut up saying how much I sucked at the game, and, you know, you've played Ninja Gaiden, you know that sometimes the game just makes you feel like you're a piece of shit. And I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die to these freaking bats! And, you know, I totally understood it. Like, when I watched it later, and I was just sitting there attacking myself, I could see how that could get a little frustrating to the viewer. But other than that, like, I thought it turned out pretty fun, you know. Some entertaining moments, some good gameplay in there. Nice to see Ninja Gaiden 2 and nice 4K graphics, you know, 60 FPS. Is he still hanging out on that platform? Yeah, suck on that! I finally got to hit him with the windmill shuriken. That's what it was all about. Oh, Ryu, you could have done that.
Oh, Risu says, I came across your channel 5 years ago when I was in the army. It kept me sane overseas. I'm glad. I appreciate that. I'm glad I could oblige. What am I doing here? Gotta go to the save point. Like, I feel you, though. Like, escapism is important. Sometimes you just need something that you can just enjoy that takes you out of it for a little while. Especially in this times we're living in right now. Like, good grief. Despair much? Like, it's... nice to just sit back and play a little Ninja Gaiden, am I right? Ah, it was the Conquer videos. The zombie squirrels. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with the Conquer Let's Play. And I get a lot of people asking me, where is it? Where did it go? Did you take it down? I did. I kept getting hit with frickin' copyright claims on it. Left, right, and center. And I just... I privated them. And when I tried to... Somebody was asking me the other day, like, can I upload it somewhere else? It's such an old Let's Play, I deleted all the files. Because I figured I had it on my channel, I just private the videos, I could re-download them from there. I looked, they're not there anymore, they're just gone. Which is a shame. But, you know, it would be nice to do a new Let's Play of it. I'm pretty sure Conquer works on the Xbox One. Although I can't remember. Thing is, I don't have a physical copy of the game anymore. I had it, and I backed it up to my Xbox, because I've got all my physical games installed on my Xbox, my OG Xbox's hard drive, so that I don't have to keep getting the discs out, because they're getting pretty old, they're getting pretty scratched up. And I guess Conker's Bad Fur Day was one of the games that I traded in way back in the day, until I hit... I used to trade in games. I traded in all my frickin' Mega Drive games to get like a PS2 or something, or maybe PlayStation stuff. And eventually, I got to this point where I just stopped and said, don't get rid of your games anymore. Don't trade them in anymore. You trade them in for like peanuts, you just don't get it much of anything in terms of what they should be worth. And so you might as well just keep them. And so since I stopped doing that, like I've got most of my games still on my shelf, and I've rebought some of them because I'm not like an avid game collector. I don't just have a massive collection of games, but I have most of the games I had since I was a kid. I had most of the games that I grew up with, at least, in my collection, which is pretty nice to have. Come here. Nice Gary says, say wind blades. Do you mean like wind blades? Like that? That was pretty fun. I laughed at myself when I watched the thing in Razor's Edge where I was like, you know, have some of these! You know, I couldn't, I don't know, sometimes I just automate goofball stuff and then I watch it later and I'm like, I can't believe you said that. Or that you said it like that. Crazy. I am crazy. See, I know that was coming. Ryu, don't kick off the walls. That's how you die. Come here. There you go. See, when you're close to a wall like that, you don't want to kick off their shoulders, because Ryu might, you know, kick off the wall, and that's gonna get him killed. Like that. See, if they were actually a bit more aggressive here, I might have gotten screwed over there. When you get stuck on stupid things like that. Just dodged that grab there. That was close. Come here. This is a really awkward place to fight these guys. Come here. I'm gonna say that's Nom Nom, says hi Dan. I don't know if I pronounced that right. N-H-O-M twice. Nom Nom. Hello, greetings. I hope that you're having a good day. Oh, Risu says it was Final Fantasy 15. He said, "Hey buddy, can I interest you in a blam?" Yeah. I had a lot of fun with those videos, the Final Fantasy 15 ones, especially when I was, like, when I watched it back later, I couldn't stop laughing at the fact that I was yelling at the AI characters, like, get out of the way! Like, I got so frustrated with that in the moment, but when I went back and watched it later, I couldn't stop laughing. I might not have actually had a good time with the game itself. I didn't really enjoy 15 much. I played it a little bit and then got bored of it. But I had fun making those videos. I'm going back here to save it in case something stupid happens and I lose all that progress. Nagaraja says, how well does it run? It runs pretty good. We got some texture issues and frame drops a little bit at 2x resolution, so that's why I'm running it at just 1x resolution to avoid graphical artifacts and dips into the 50s, but it runs pretty good. Ooh, what about FF7? You gonna try it? Says Oh Risu. I am. I'm gonna try it when it comes out on PC. I'll be honest, I think I am in the minority when it comes to my opinions on voice acting in games, especially games out of Japan. I really can't stand it. You know, because of that anime voice acting where all of the characters feel like they should talk like this. And a lot of people will turn around and say, yeah, but the Japanese is better because they don't do that. And my opinion is they do that. They do the exact same thing. That weird, perfect way of talking. Because I've watched live-action Japanese stuff. They don't talk like that. And so it just bothers me in general. And so it's really put me off playing the 7 remake because I've been listening to some of the voice acting in the clips and I'm like, why is it so freaking cringe? And I know a lot of people will turn around and say, oh, what are you talking about? It's great. And so that's fine, you know, people are entitled to their opinions and whatnot. And if they, I always say, if you can enjoy it and I can't, good for you. That means I'm the one that misses out. But my problem is that the really bad voice acting really puts me off. It just puts me off playing stuff because, like, half of the storytelling is through the character's expression. And when the expression sounds so fake, I can't get into it. And so it really puts me off. So I've been avoiding it, but when it comes out on PC, I'm gonna give it a try. I'll give it a try. Nice Gary says, don't you love it when you ask the game for blue or red essence and it actually gives you what you want? Yes, I do. Even to this day, it makes me happy when I'm like, give me some blue, and then it does it. Almost as if the game can hear me. I can't remember if there are archers down the end of here. Pretty sure there are. Yeah, there are. Frick. Let's see if we can get away with doing this. Hey, guys. No, Ryu doesn't frickin' auto-target. Let's see if I can cheese this. They can't see me. Okay. I can just about see the edge of him. No, they can hit me, though! Why don't we just, let's just try it. Let's just be brave, shall we? We saved it. Yeah, why don't you go for a swim, buddy? Join your friend down there. Are they both dead? Yeah, I think they're dead. Yeah, look at them. Once you guys learn how to swim, you're ninjas. Come on. Stim Prim says, have you seen that new ninja game, Origami 2? I saw the trailer for it. Yeah, it looks interesting, doesn't it? It's not... It doesn't look like the kind of thing that, like, I'm looking for the next thing that's kind of like this, where I can just freaking dive in and just enjoy some really heavy but fast-paced, satisfying combat, and I'm really struggling to find a game that lives up to Ninja Gaiden 2's gameplay. But I agree, though. It looks pretty cool. I just don't think it's my kind of thing, but I won't say that it's bad. I definitely think I've matured in that sense. I used to be like, oh man, these games are bad! Ninja Gaiden's better! And now it's like, they're not bad. Ninja Gaiden's not better. I just like it better because of these reasons, you know? To each their own, right? K. Stevens says, in your opinion, what's the most effective way to clear a room of incendiary shuriken ninjas? If you have everything at your disposal, the most effective way, hands down, wind blades. You will literally clear the room in one sweep. However, if we're talking about with a weapon, there are multiple ways. If you are okay with switching weapons mid-combat, couple of swoops with the Falcon's Talon. In fact, the safest way is to keep swoop dropping them with the Falcon's Talons. Then we're talking about, if you want to do it with just the dual swords, kicking off shoulders and doing this. That's gonna, this upsweep here, the Descending Dragon, that's almost guaranteed to take a limb off. Then you go for the obliteration. You can take them down pretty consistently that way, especially if you're kicking off shoulders to avoid the explosions from the incendiary shurikens. That works pretty good. The Tonfa can work pretty well if you can take down one of them, and then let me see if you can do it with a level 1 Tonfa. I didn't level them up yet, but yeah. So after a flying swallow, if you can take one of them down with if you can take off a limb with a flying swallow, right? So you go. I can't even do it. I can't even get my freaking head around the button config. So in mid-combo, when he can do this, you take off a limb, then you dodge and obliterate them. Then once the essence is there, you could do a flying swallow towards another, do the dodge, and then quickly absorb the essence and pummel them. If you can get away with spamming UTs with the Tonfa, that's a pretty effective way to clear a room of those guys too. But I would say the most effective way, if we're not bogged down by, like, prerequisites, like, no, we don't have the wind blades, or we don't have this, or we don't want to change weapons. I would say the wind blades is the best. Strife Fair says, what did you make of the combat in Ghost of Tsushima? I really enjoyed it. Obviously it's not anything like Ninja Gaiden, but what it does share with Ninja Gaiden is weight. You feel the weight of the combat, which is so important to me in a fighting game like these spectral fighters, a hack and slash, if you will. I don't like floaty combat. It's so boring to me. It doesn't feel right. When the combat's got a nice sense of gravity to it, it's great. And Ghost of Tsushima really has that. In fact, the only thing I just didn't really enjoy that I had to sort of get used to was the stance changing. I got used to it, but I would prefer to just have a more in-depth combo system. Instead of just light and strong attacks, varying them up with the... Because like in Ninja Gaiden, you have light attacks, and you have strong attacks. But you also can change them with the directional buttons. You press the light attack, he does this. But if you press a direction on the light attack, he does that. He does different things. And so why you can just you don't need different stances when you can literally just push the directional button and he'll do something that could have been from another stance. Ninja Gaiden, everything is sort of just integrated, which is fantastic. Let's go back to the dual swords for a bit. I love it. He jumps at you and he falls down. Nice Gary says, Neo's combat just doesn't feel right, especially with the stances. Yeah, that's the reason I didn't like it. I forced myself to get used to the stances in Ghost of Tsushima, and I liked it. I enjoyed it. Oswaldo Sanchez says, how's the Ninja Gaiden 2 on the PC? It's pretty good. It's nice that it's playable now. It's, I haven't gotten to Chapter 12 yet, so I don't know if the patch that I've applied, how that works, but hopefully it allows me to get through the whole game. It's just really nice to have this on PC. Although I do wish the emulator would get ironed out and this game would be much more playable, much more optimized, I'm still longing for people with the know-how to do a reverse engineering project and decompile this game and do a proper native PC port. That's what I want. I would love to have this on PC properly instead of through emulation. Alright. Nice Gary says, yeah, Ghost of Tsushima felt pretty fluid. It did. It's a shame. I wish I had like a soft modded PS4, because there is an unofficial patch on GitHub that unlocks the frame rate, especially on PS4 Pro. It's not a solid 60, but it's well above 30. It's into the 40s. And I have learned that the cutoff point to when the frame rate starts to feel 60 FPS smooth is around the 45 mark. Back in like 2014 when I was playing Battlefield 4 on my freaking... I still had a GTS 250. I didn't even have my 760 yet, or my 1060. Oh, I mean, 1060 came out 2 years after that, but... I needed to find a way to get smoother gameplay, and so I like lowered some settings, but raised up texture quality. And I was running the game between 45 and 60 FPS, and if it ran above 45, it felt smooth. But anything lower than 45, it wasn't smooth. And I would be happy with playing Ghost of Tsushima on PS4 Pro above 45 FPS, which is what the unofficial patch can do. But my system's not soft modded, so I can't do it. I thought it was so cool, though, that there is a patch to get uncapped... Why does there have to be a freaking patch? Why can't they just officially say, yeah, the PS4 Pro can't quite do 60, but here you go anyway. Uncap it. I don't like these, like, arbitrary limitations just because, like, oh, it doesn't put us in a good light when the game lags. It's like, so? Who cares? If I want to run it a smoother than 30 but slightly laggy 45, let me do it. Stupid incendiary guys. I look forward to when it comes out on PC, though. If the Horizon Zero Dawn port is anything to go off of, and I know they're in different game engines, but hopefully we get a nice uncapped Ghost of Tsushima that can go well above 60. Hopefully I'd love to play it at like 90 or 100 plus FPS. That'd be fantastic. Ooh, here we go. We can finally get the scythe to level 3. We can even get another weapon to level 2. The question is, what weapon do I put up? The Dragon Sword or the Tonfa? I'm gonna say... Dragons? Yeah, it's probably best to use the Dragon Sword. Alright, so now all I need is 100,000 essence, and I'll be able to get these last two weapons to level 3. The flail's not that important right now, nor is the Kasarigama. Like, I'll be honest, I never use the Kasarigama. It has its uses, but I've never been very good with it, probably because I don't use it, but, you know, it is what it is. It's a pretty intense situation when you go through that door, so I'm gonna go back here and save it. Yeah, see, graphical glitch there on the icon. Yesterday when I was playing, when I beat the chapter and it asked me if I wanted to save, the icons for the chapters were the frickin' outfit icons. I had a good chuckle at that. I'll tell you what, though. Before I go in that room, let's try something here. Okay, we're going to go out of full screen. We're going to close it. I'm going to reopen it. I ripped some of my other games. Where's Dead or Alive 4? There it is. Pretty sure DOA 4 works. Hopefully this doesn't crash my PC. Sometimes it does. Just to be safe, though. Where's Xenia? Set the affinity. I like to pull one of the CPU cores off it so that it can't lock up the system. Of course, DOA 4 was a launch game for this system, and so they weren't at the point yet where they decided to allow you to skip this. Several iterations ago, this emulator could not run this game properly. The graphics were just not display. The 3D didn't display at all. That's going to crash my whole computer, isn't it? I'm going to warn you right now, my system has probably crashed, and it's going to take a couple minutes for me to bring it back up. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, it has. I don't think I can get out of this. I cannot. I genuinely can't get out of it. My whole system is just locked up. Don't you love that? Why did I change games, man? Yeah, that's the problem with the freaking emulation. Now you know why I would like to have native support. I can't do anything. I can't Alt F4. I can't Control Alt Delete. I'm gonna have to force shut off the system and get it all back up and running. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Alright. It's back. Hopefully it doesn't crash on me. Managed to get further this time. But as we can see, like, the graphics in Dead or Alive 4 is actually displaying properly now, which is pretty cool. I always used to play as Tina because, like, I was actually good with her. I was never very good with Ryu. I always struggled to do his combos, didn't practice them enough. I actually enjoyed Lisa's gameplay. She was pretty fun. I found an appreciation for Christy after playing Dead or Alive Extreme 2. And it's crashed! It's freaking crashed! Are you kidding me? I wish there was like a frickin' button I could just press to kill the emulator so that I didn't have to force restart the system again, because you can still hear my voice. It's still processing that just fine. But the emulator takes the whole system with it. Oh my gosh, the Alt F4 actually worked. Yes! All right, we're out of the woods. Okay. Let's just load up Ninja Gaiden again. Though, as you can see, I've been playing Project Gotham Racing 3, and I just got my copy of Project Gotham Racing 4 today, physical copy, so I'm going to throw that on my 360 and then copy it to my computer so I can emulate that. That's going to be fun. Just to be safe, though, I am totally gonna still check. I know I said just before my PC locked up, I take one of the cores off it so that it can't do that. It clearly doesn't work. I still feel like it's not a bad bet doing that, especially since at this particular resolution scale, it doesn't seem to affect the. Watch out. Sometimes when you're full screen, that's how it locks up. Let's. Okay, I think we're okay. I apologize for the crashes anyway. I know it's kind of stagnates the stream a little bit when you're just staring at a slide for a few minutes while there's nothing going on. And I apologize if you can hear loud engine noise. I don't know if my mic's picking it up or not, but there's a lawnmower going outside. Okay, we're gonna do this with the gold outfit now, because why not? I really wanted to get into a fight in DOA 4, but it was like, yeah, you're not doing that. You want to show something off? No. Because it does work, though. It does. It's just, you know, I'm streaming, so it's like, yeah, I'm going to crash on you. I can't believe you just fell down, Ryu. Why'd you do that? But let me know, by the way, in chat, if the audio is relatively in sync. Like, it plays the sound for me just after he... The sound is about half a second late, maybe. But that's... As long as it's... Well, not half a... Yeah, about half a second. Because I really don't need the... Because I've got a couple... Let me... I gotta check. I've actually got to check. I got a couple programs here that... send the audio. Yeah, buffer is at 50, so... Really want to make sure that the audio is not lagging as bad as yesterday. Because that was literally bad enough to make me warrant deleting the stream. It was that bad. Strife Fair says, it's okay. I remember you had some sweet appreciation time with... Was it Rachel? Yeah, the whole Rachel appreciation thing. Originally, I just threw it up there because I like Rachel. I think she looks nice. And, then some of the chat were, like, interacting about it, like, yeah, Rachel appreciation. And so I just thought, why not? Let's just go, you know, head first into that and have some fun with it. All right. Here we go. In fact, let's try and get over there to the guy. No! You pressed the wrong button, you frickin' idiot! Yeah, nice face! Alright, we need a level 3 weapon. We just do. No, apparently we just need to not suck. Yeah, it's when the Vangels don't flinch at the Flying Swallow that's Or it's when you get hit up against the wall with an arrow. That, yeah, you see why I saved it now. Khalil Rawls says, did I hear somebody mention Rachel appreciation? I just imagine that like a sitcom. Like, some people in a room, and then they're like, yeah, you remember that Rachel appreciation thing? Did somebody say Rachel appreciation? And then the audience applauds as the character leans around the wall and says it, and then they, like, smile and do that thing they do on TV shows where they, like, shuffle around and look around a bit while they're waiting for the audience to stop laughing or cheering. Spawn of Dracul says, Dan, where's the Momiji appreciation, though? It's there. I don't have it set up on this computer, because I'm using a different computer to stream this game, because I'm using the emulator, and my computer can't handle streaming 360 emulation and emulating it at the same time. I only have one... I pre-record, because those slides are actually made up of multiple images, like the video of Rachel or the video of Momiji, and then an overlay of stuff on the other side, and then text and whatnot. But I just recorded a video of everything, all the elements baked into one video file and copied it over to the computer that I'm streaming on, and the only video I have over there right now is that clip of Rachel with the Xenia logo and the Ninja Gaiden 2 thing. Okay, why don't we try this again? Ooh, we don't have the regular shurikens. That is a bad idea. Oh, what are you doing over there, buddy? Come on, you're not supposed to hit me. Uh-oh, this is very bad. No! Ah! Nice Gary says I have to head off later, mate. Have a good one, man. Appreciate you coming by. Oswaldo Sanchez says, Sigma 2 tag mission is stupid because the AI dies a lot. Yeah. Although, in the Master Collection, you can, if you want to, leave them dead. And you can now press a button, I can't remember which button it is, but you can press a button to switch control to whichever one you want to use. Which is kind of cool. I mean, I don't know why they didn't just tweak the missions so that you could just do them by yourself. But what are you going to do? It baffles me that they made a whole bunch of new missions. Like, there's a whole bunch of missions in this version of the game that you could have just put in Sigma 2. Why? Why not? Is there something wrong with the missions in this? I mean, I know they put some of them in there. They tweaked them a little bit, but they put them in there. It's weird. There's plenty of really good missions. Oh, come on, Ryu! That's another example of the camera screwing you over there. See if I can speed this up here. Nope, look at that. He friggin' like it's like a magnet. He was just drawn to that metal bar. He's like, I want to do the frickin' monkey bar thing, all right? There you go. That makes a lot more sense to do that, doesn't it? Yeah, nice face, buddy! Wow, he spawns at whatever place you're not. Oh, he's dead. See, I have these things too, you know. Except you're gonna lose a whole lot more than me. Look, 2 of them and he's dead. Why don't you wait your turn, buddy? Yeah, level 2 Dragon Sword's pretty good. Is that all of them? Yeah, it is. No, it's not. Is there a guy down there? Yeah, there is. Come on. Did you get him? No, you didn't. Come on, Ryu. Hit the guy. Where's the incendiary shurikens? I need these. He's right there. Come on, Ryu. Get him. All right. Stop chickening out and let's go down there and fight this bitch. I don't like fighting these Vangelfs in tight spaces, because if you kick off a wall and he does that, you just can't follow up with the upsweep with the swords there, the descending dragon, and take him down quick. And if the others decide to, like, shoot a projectile at you or go for a grab, you could get hit by that. This is... See what I mean? You see what I mean? These frickin' walls, man! There you go. Koei Tecmo to unveil secret game at Tokyo Game Show 2021. Ninja Gaiden? I thought I saw... somebody posted it on the Ninja Gaiden Reddit that Tecmo... Koei Tecmo... had a list of stuff that they were going to show, and there was no Ninja Gaiden on the list. But are you saying that they, on that list, I should have taken a closer look at the list, to be honest. I kind of took the Reddit post for face value. Like, they were disappointed there was no Ninja Gaiden, so... I'm going to say this right now. I don't think it's going to be Ninja Gaiden 4. I don't think they care. Especially since it's not Koei Tecmo, it's Team Ninja specifically that do Ninja Gaiden, so... I don't think Ninja Gaiden 4 is going to be a thing. Not anytime soon. However, if they come out and say, yeah, it is Ninja Gaiden 4, I'll be happy. Like, I'm happy to be wrong there, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say, I don't think it's going to be. Oh, frick. I was hoping to not. I was hoping to go back and save it first, because I am actually going to have to fight these guys. I really don't want to. This is a really awkward situation. Let's use one of these. Let's just use some of these. No, Ryu, don't fall down. Yeah, kick off his shoulders when he explodes. Ryu's freaking lethal with these things. You don't even have to watch. I think we got him. I think we got him. K. Stevens says, we'll all be middle-aged before we get a Ninja Gaiden 4. Yeah, maybe. If they bring one out in 10 years, I'll pretty much be there myself. It's all right. It's been 10 years now since Razor's Edge. 10 years! I'm just worried that if they do bring out Ninja Gaiden 4, it's going to have trash voice acting in it. Except for those that really enjoy the Japanese Ryu. And it's going to have a... I feel like it's just going to be another bad story like Razor's Edge. And it's going to have combat that's based off Razor's Edge, not this. Thanks for the little bit of blue, fishies. 10,000 essence. Just 90,000 to go. Considering that there is, I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of incendiary shuriken ninjas that spawn down there. And then bats. I'm gonna go and save it again. Just in case. Yeah, why don't we just go this way? What's the point in following, doing the monkey bars to go back? It seems slow and stupid. I don't know why I did that earlier. Okay. I'm also looking forward to whenever a trainer for this game comes out that specifically will turn off incendiary shurikens. Because I know for a fact that is possible. I'm not savvy enough to know how to do that. I'm not very good with cheat engine. I've tried in the past to no avail with various things, but when a freaking cheat table comes out for Xena for this that lets you switch off incendiary shurikens for the enemies, I will be fascinated to see how this game plays and feels without those. Oh, Risu says, have you checked Wiimod? No, I haven't. I did do a quick search for, like, Ninja Gaiden 2 Xena trainers. I just found one forum post on the Fling Trainer forums, where somebody was requesting it, and nobody answered them. It might be a bit early for that, I guess, because this is only in the, there's only been, like, 20 days since this iteration of Xena came out where this game is actually playable. Look, here we go. We got a bunch of guys down there. Let's go back over here. Let's get some of these. Let's put on these. In fact, no. Let's go Falcon's Talons for just a little bit. Blam! Oh, there's nothing I hate more than landing in a grab. I'm dead. Yep, that's why I went back and saved it. Gosh, with the archer up top causing problems, and the way that I don't like that. I don't like fighting stuff inside the sewers here. There's a mission in the sewer, and it's like so awkward because of the space. There's not enough space to move around properly. So when I go for like kicking off shoulders or doing certain moves, Ryu will do this or that, and then throws off my whole game plan, my whole strategy, and then I'm like, just screwed. George Zarate says, good thing you did save it. Yeah, exactly. There's no shame in doing that on Master Ninja, because there is a lot of... Oh, are you kidding me? There's a lot of stuff that this game just throws at you, and it's like, doesn't matter that you're well practiced or really, really good at it, unless you, I don't know, unless you had like save states and you specifically practice the most effective tactic for every single specific fight, where you could control the movements of the enemy based on what you do, based on how they react to you. Are you kidding me? Why isn't it working now? You're gonna have a hard time with those fights. Like sometimes they just throw a curveball at you. They're pretty. It's kind of random. Let's just do the wall run. I was like trying to avoid the camera screwing me over, but clearly that is also screwing me over. Okay, here we go. King Tabios says, "What's up, Dan? What's up? Thanks for coming by and watching the stream. Hope you're having a good day." Alright. Hang on. One thing I'd love to edit into this game, too, is being able to do the Flying Swallow without a target instead of doing this. Like, if you jump and then press Y, he does that. If you jump and hold forward and press Y, he also does that. When you're holding forward, like, he should do the Flying Swallow. And he does that in Razor's Edge. I wish you could do that in this. The amount of times Ryu has done that instead of a Flying Swallow, and that has gotten me killed. That's my only complaint about the dual swords in this game. It's literally that.
Come on, Ryu. Nah, you're gonna die if you stay up here. No! Because Ryu didn't kick off his shoulders there for whatever reason. Gets you killed. If I wanted to just get this fight done too, I'd probably just use the Falcon's Talons and cheese it. There's like a voice in my head that's like, don't cheese it. Just play the way you want to play. Use the weapon you want to use. Oh, wait a second. Probably should have saved it after I picked these up. Oh, Risu says, come on, cheese it. You know what? Just for this, just for you, I will. Just for this one fight. Except when Ryu just doesn't do it. Or he runs along the wall. See what I mean? I hate this freaking place! Thanks for giving me blue. You kept me alive for a few more seconds. The archer just screwed me there! Wow. Well, you tried. Good effort, though. Yeah. I tried and failed. K. Stevens says you died a warrior's death. Yeah, I guess so. But you know what? Just because. Yeah, you filth. There's another one there. No! Oh, we're so screwed now. Look at that. The guy that I hit with the frickin' void is still alive. Level 1 void sucks. You know what? I just love the dual swords. I want to use them. That's not the dual swords, Dan. No, you're just gonna die, aren't you? Use this. Oh, look, they gave me the red back. Get away from there, that's how the archer gets you. Can't see! Now we just have to get rid of the archer. Got any more? Do we have any more? No, we don't. Good. Now let's go back and save it again, just in case those bats kill me. You know what the bats are like. Again, I'm going to keep saying this. So I ram it into the ground. There is no shame in going back and saving after each fight. I would be a lot more reckless if I had a much larger health bar. Level 3 everything, especially, you know, level 3 wind blades and whatnot. But, sometimes the best way to make progress in this game without dying all the time is to just keep going back and saving it. Every little helps, you know? Hey, Dan, do you enjoy the DMC franchise? I'm not a fan of it, no. I've played DMC 4 on the 360. I think I played it on PC. Played a little bit of the ones on the PlayStation 2, but I've just never been a fan. It's the combat's a bit too floaty and a bit too, you know, DMC's more about long combos, and that's just not what I'm interested in. I'm like, one thing I love about Ninja Gaiden 2 is that if you know what you're doing, you can cut through the enemies really fast, and that's what you want to do, considering how many of them try to attack you. You know, like, that's what I love about it. How much essence we got now? We got 10,000, so almost enough to upgrade Tonefoot to level 2. I think I'm probably going to make the Dragon Sword level 3, though, before I do that. You kidding me? You had to fall down, didn't you? The bats only kill when you don't save, lol, says Mesa the Ripper. That's exactly right. If you don't save it, they will annihilate you. Hey, look. That respawned. I thought I threw the thing at that. Oh well. No, they kill you anyway. That was a terrible effort by me, though. I should have, like, put on a different weapon and, like, should have put on the dual swords and just, like, done the spin thing, you know. I'm gonna do that. No. The bats only kill you when you don't save and when you specifically mention when they kill you. Then they'll just do it to spite you. That's what happens. It's like in The Big Lebowski whenever Walter says, "Am I wrong? Am I wrong?" And in this instance, if you ask, yes you are. The very nature of you asking if you're wrong makes you wrong. That's how it works. Let me show you something. Oh, it didn't work. I guess it's because I preface it with, "Let me show you this." I thought maybe I could sneak a little jump around that corner there. I bet there's a way to do that. I bet there is like a clever way to jump around there, but I wouldn't want to try that without save states, if I'm honest. I can't remember if they attack you in the water or not. Do they? Do they attack you when you're in the water? Doesn't look like it. Do you know what? They can stay there. Screw those bats. Mr. Fox says, how about God of War? Not really. Yeah, I know it sucks. I feel bad because people keep asking, like, do you like this game? Do you like this game? And I keep saying no. I haven't played the latest God of War, but the old ones were very button mashy for me. You know, it's just mash the buttons and watch him swing the things around all the time. And I tried playing them. I got bored of them. There's more bats in here too. Let's put the level 2 wind blades on. Let's just use the wind blades. Stupid bats! Stupid bats! Oh, look, there's another one! Oh no, that's not another one! That's a dude! You're getting dropped! Can I save it now, please? Yeah? There we go. Everything is cool now, we saved it. We can continue, and then we're gonna go up here, and we're gonna get shot by an archer. Who's ready for that?
No, don't fall back down. What are you doing, Ryu? You're supposed to be a master ninja. You're making me look bad. No! You're making me look so bad right now, Ryu. What are you doing to me? Third time's the charm, they say. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna die instead, aren't I? I really don't want to rely on these incendiary shurikens all the time. I wish that he had done the flying swallow there. See, that's an instance of where I want him to do it and he doesn't. Come here, buddy! Nope. Getting grabbed. He's still alive. Not anymore. Come over here, Van Gelf. Come on. We just saved it. Look at how pathetic that health bar is already. That's tragic. What an exercise in futility. Well, at least we got some red. All right. Let's, you know what? Let's go in here and use these dual swords. Isn't that hilarious? Still, we get a nice full heal out of that. A little bit of extra health goes a long way. I think I might leave the incendiary shurikens on for a little bit. Mr. Fox says Blue Point Studio plus Ninja Gaiden 1 or 2 equals happy. Do you know what I would love? I would love the original team that made Ninja Gaiden 2 to just get together and say, let's make Ninja Gaiden 3. Or, since they don't own the rights to it anymore, because, you know, Team Ninja do, the you know, their parent company or whatever, and they're not going to relinquish it, but they're also not going to make a new Ninja Gaiden. Just make another game that is just a flat-out rip-off of Ninja Gaiden. Main character, a ninja, in a suit that looks different just enough so they don't get hit with a copyright thing, right? Change just enough, but make it a flat-out rip-off of Ninja. Make it a spiritual, genuine spiritual successor to Ninja Gaiden 2. Because it's the same team, making the same game, but with newer technology and better graphics. Yes, please. That's what I want. And while we're at it, let's get some, like, voice acting in there that's freaking TV movie quality and not the usual, well, it's out of Japan, so we should get the anime studios to throw their cringe at it. No, thank you. Here we go again with the tight spaces problem. Which means a lot more Rise to Heaven and a lot less kicking off shoulders and doing this. I mean, I can get away with it a few times, but it's not ideal, but it works if you don't hit a wall. Like that's not good there, hitting the wall. Come here, Van Gelf, come here! And you're dead too. There you go. No more Van Gelfs. I cannot stress enough how incredible this move is. The forward Y or the forward XY. It's so good. It almost insta-kills everything. You're a little bit exposed when you do some of those moves, though. That's why I like to do the kick off the shoulder first. But it's insanely powerful. Such a good move. No, Ryu, what are you doing? You gotta do the thing. There you go, you see? Shadowless footsteps. We're gonna get a lot of incendiary guys down there, I think. No, we're... Bugs and Vangelfs. Right? Bugs and Vangelfs. I think, the staff is in order here. I think. Watch me die anyway. Are you kidding me? I love it when that happens. Just wait for it. That was a big mistake, absorbing that essence. Oh, come on! Landed in grabs. Wait for it. Come on. No! I didn't even see it. The purple fireball, whatever it is, flew straight at me and obscured the little bug that decided to do a little jump and kill me, you know, with its pathetic little jump. He was a great master ninja, Ryu Hayabusa. How did he die? A little bug jumped on him. You hate to see it. Yeah. You hate to see it. All right, let's try that again. To be fair, the single charge spin is better than the double charge spin. Ryu, stop doing other things. Oh man. You know what? Just do what you do. Don't try to do other things just because you think it's the meta. Just do what you're good at. Come here, buddy! There you go, you're dead. Come here. There you go. Come here, there you go, the descending dragon never lets you down. Come here! Ah! Do it! Why won't you... where's the guy without an arm? He's right there. Frickin'... Give me the blue! Give it to me! I need it. Every little helps. This Vangelf needs to be dead! Alright, let's do this a little bit. Come on, Ryu. You gotta hit stuff when you do it. Don't do that. Ryu, stop doing that. Please stop doing that. You're gonna get me killed. See if we Okay, get a little bit of blue out of these guys.
A little bit, yeah. Not that he's, not that it matters, because unless they're all dead, he won't regen and then absorb it. How many hits does it take? 5 hits with the windmill shuriken? Alright, let's go back and save it again before we die. Hang on a second, there's something very important that I have to do here. That's better. Ryu, don't do that. Just keep going fast. There's gonna be guys up here. Let's see if we can get away with this. You just can't get away with it, can you? Ryu, you need to kick off the shoulders when I tell you, or you're gonna die like that. It's a good thing you've got 1,000 lives. I'm not gonna lie, when I've played through this, all the times I played through it, I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if the total death count was over 1,000. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we go back and save it. I'm actually really curious if there's like a cheese to get up there. What's the little cheese? Let's see here. I think it's too far. But I wonder. Because you can go like that, and he raises up a little bit. So let's see. No, don't do that, Ryu. What else could I get? This is a... Or maybe... No, I think this is a lost cause doing this. Come get it, fellas. We got a nice little spot over here. Here they come. You're kidding me with this. The archers, man. They're the frickin' bane of my existence. Get down here! No, I'm just... Come on, man. Give me a break. How did he die this time? He got shoved into a wall. You hate to see it. Yeah. You hate to see it. Just imagining, like, a kid in high school, like, gets shoved by his bullet. It's like, what are you gonna do about it, McFly? And then he shoves him into the lockers, and then he just dies. And then he's like, hey, McFly, get up. Wait, is he dead? And then, like, everybody freaks out. You killed McFly! I didn't kill McFly. Biff's a murderer! Everybody freaks out, and everybody runs out of the school. Ah!
like losing their minds. And then like a message gets stamped on the screen at the end. Think. Don't shove people. They could die. No. No, I'm just gonna die. I'm just gonna die here. Look at this health. It's so tragically low. Why don't you come down and get some? No? Come on. Yeah, nice. Kick him in the face. There we go. This guy's getting dropped. He's getting dropped! Thank you for the blue. I appreciate it. Now, there's probably an archer somewhere in this room. Let's see if we can't throw a little spicy chips at him. There he is. Wow, the descending dragon failed me there! It failed me. He didn't die from it. That's why when I describe it, I say there's almost a guarantee that it kills everything. You hate to see it. What a shame. The full descending dragon didn't even take a limb off. Probably took most of his health with him, though. He would have been like 1 or 2 shot if I hadn't gotten hit by the other guy, and then... Zapdog says, does the emulator crash at mission 12? Yes, it does, but there is a patch that apparently fixes that, and if I go out of full screen, you see at the top there, it says, patches applied. Theoretically, when I get to Chapter 12, it will not crash, because I have that applied. If I ever get there. I've gotten there many times before. I'll get there. It'll just be a struggle like it always is. An endless struggle of pain and ridiculous stories. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you guys were interested in exploding. You ready to play ball now, fellas? You ready to play ball? Come and get it! What do you think? Should I go back and save it again? How do you get the patches? Does it happen automatically? No, I had to search for it. Can't remember where I found it, but if you just do a quick search, you know, Ninja Gaiden 2 Xenia Crash patch, you'll probably find it. Then you put it in the patches folder in the Xenia directory. Then you go into the Xenia config file for Xenia Canary. And you find the thing that's called apply patches or something, and it'll probably be set to false. You set it to true, and then it will apply the patches. And if it still doesn't work, find the patch file, right-click on it, properties, change it so that it opens with Notepad, and then in the text of the file, there should be a bunch of values, and there should be a true or false setting, and make sure that it's set to true, so that the patch actually applies itself. Because you can turn patches on completely, but individual patch files have multiple things in them that you can switch on and off, so you have to enable it in both the patch itself and the Xenia config file. I'm gonna risk it. Let's see if I can lure these guys down and fight them without dying. Ryu, he's behind you. Ugh. He's dead now. Thanks for the blue. Appreciate it. Yeah, don't get close to Ryu when he does that. Okay. We did it. Yeah, it seems like that when the archers can be, what's the word, like, resistant to the descending dragon in some aspects, or in some situations. He's probably still down there. Oh, no, there's another one. Yeah, see, it hit him on the, it took his limb off on the second one that time. That time it got him first try. You see, it can do it. How many of these guys are there? Of course we got it. We gotta go down and finish this guy here. There we go. Now we can go upstairs and save it. There we go. There we go. It's set in stone now. We don't have to do that again. I'm going to see what's in here, and then I'm probably going to promptly leave. Let's have a look. Maybe this is worth doing when you've got a long health bar and everything's maxed out, but right now, oof, I don't think so. Stripe Fair says that reminded me of the time you think up the character for Destiny, how he'd die if I poked him and he exploded. Yeah, and he keeps respawning because they have ghosts that could just resurrect them or whatever. Yeah, that was his like grand attack. He would do that. Everybody would be decimated by it. All right, let's see what's in here. Like he would set himself off. Oh my. This is not a terrible one, you know, the ninjas, but I'm gonna get my ass kicked too. I mean, look at my health. I'm already almost dead. I've been in here like, what? I was in here less than 20 seconds. Oh, hello, Dan. How's things? Says Sky Wish. Yeah, not too bad. Just enjoying some Ninja Gaiden 2 on PC. That's not the Master Collection, you know? It's just so nice to be playing Vanilla 2 on PC. Even with the various graphical glitches the emulator has right now. What do we think? Do we think I should try a few times to do this test of valor in my current low-leveled state? Or do we think I should skip it for now? I'm gonna go in there and try it again one more time while I wait for the answers to build up in the chat, but let me know. Should I try to beat this right now, or should I just skip it? What the heck is going on? Yeah, suck on that. No. I am not. No! I was about to say I am not against using a grains there to just boost the health a little bit, but landed in a grab. George Zarate says try a couple times. Oh, Risu says maybe 2 more times. Yeah, no, I think you're right. Like, it might be nice to try it just a few times, but not get bogged down on it. Because, like, I've said this several times, like, I am not an amazing player with this game. Like, I don't even think I'm that good at it. I've just played it enough times that I can get through it, but I'm not, like... I wouldn't say I'm like the authority on Ninja Gaiden when it comes to here's what you should do. When people ask me how should you do this, how would you do this, what's the best way to do this, I just say whatever works for me or has worked for me, but I'm not going to say that I know what I'm talking about. I just know what works for me, and maybe it'll work for you. Oh, stop spamming that stuff! Do it! Yeah, the explosions are just crazy, aren't they? No. Oh, look at that! It crashed! Does it take my whole system with it? No, we're okay. That's fine. Let's just make sure that the affinity is losing a core so that it's not... I don't even know if that helps, but... Yeah, the ninja tried to explode me there and it crashed the game. How weird. See this file here, the default .exp? That's the patch file that tells the emulator to look for the updates. Alright, I'm not going to full screen until I get past the title screen in case it throws up the... You gotta be signed into a profile. Sometimes it does that. Didn't do it this time. Good. Okay, let's get the mouse out of the way. They may or may not try to do that to me again, so I think it might be a good idea to skip it. Let's go back to the black outfit. I like that. I like the default outfit. I would love to get the Razor's Edge outfit in this. I just wish I was smart enough to know how to do it. I'm thinking Falcon's Talons for a little bit. Play it safe. Do it! Yeah, like to see it. Hey guys, can I interest you in some of these? Spicy shurikens. A little too spicy. Aren't they? He had given up. He was like, come and finish me, I'm done. Favorite animation there when he does that. Especially when the camera goes behind him. It looks so cool. Actually, it looks cool wherever the camera is when he does that. Skywish says, Dan, what's your best way of doing the flying swallow in Ninja Gaiden Black? It refuses to come out for the Alma fight in Chapter 7. I dodge jump towards her and use the homing jump. So I go... If Alma's, like, where this guy's body is, okay? And I'm here.
I'll go "Whoa," like that. And as long as you condition yourself to do the flying swallow when you know you're close enough that he will do it and hone in on her. Like, I can't explain it any other way than that. Like, when you do it enough times, you get it in your head exactly how close you need to be to her to do it in order to make it hone in on her to hit her with it. I actually have a lot of fun with that fight doing that. But the main thing is the dodge towards her, homing jump, you know, this, and then the flying swallow, and that'll get you. Alright, let's put these back on. Okay, thanks, Dan, because it worked for Squid Boss, but not for Alma. Yeah, I think it's all to do with how close you are, you know, and you get used to sort of... I know the camera can sometimes throw you off as to how far away you think you are from her, and then you're like, I thought I was closer than that. But it gets easier the more you do it. Oh, Risu says, have you ever been to Japan? No, I haven't, no. I've wanted to. I've wanted to go just to, like... Who doesn't want to go to Tokyo and have a look around, you know? Like, I think one of my main things that I've always wanted to do, especially with Japan and South Korea, is go there, see some of the scenery, some of the beautiful old buildings and stuff, and just walk around some of the towns and try the street food, you know? Food is always a good reason to travel, and I would like to try some Japanese food, and I would like to try some Korean food. I just feel bad as well because I've always wished that I had the, what's the word, the best, the commitment, the dedication to learn another language, so that when I go on vacation to whatever country I'm going to, I might be able to have a conversation with somebody in their own language, because I know people like that, instead of just, come on, I expect you to speak English for me, because I'm not, you know, like... I'm not one of those people that expects people to speak English for me. I'm one of those people that hopes that they do, just so that I don't look like a freaking idiot. But unfortunately, my Japanese is pretty like, I know a few words and phrases. None that are useful. Same with Korean. I know a few things in Korean, but none that would allow me to have a conversation. Which is a shame. But yes, I'd love to see Japan and try some food, see some sights, meet some nice people. He says, "Wow, you got to find the Juku Palace as Ninja G Dragon Blade there. Oh, cool! Like a life-size replica of it or something. That'd be cool to see." Cool to get a picture of that. Leave, stop kicking off walls and start kicking off shoulders, please. Do it! No, the descending dragon must not fail you. Please. Oh, this is how you die. I feel it. I can just feel it. There it is! When you're right, you're right. Skywish says, Dan, what are your thoughts on Sigma 2? As a fan of vanilla, is it worth getting? I don't care for blood or guts. Yeah, me neither. The gore is not what makes vanilla 2 great. It's the speed of which the enemies go down, but the threat of the number of them. Sigma 2, the problem with it that I have is they turned a bunch of... They lowered the enemy count and made the enemies sponge more damage. So when you hit them with whatever weapon, it doesn't feel right. And
it ruins it for me. Like, Sigma 2 doesn't feel good to play. If you've played this. If you haven't played this, Sigma 2's fine. It's not terrible. It's still fundamentally Ninja Gaiden 2. It's just... It's a big change that really does wreck the gameplay for me. And I don't like it as a result. I genuinely don't like it. I tolerated it back in the day because my 360 was dead. I had no other way to play this one. So I got used to it. But when I was able to play this again, it's night and day. It's nice to have the extra content and whatnot, but this is just better. It's just so much better. And honestly, if you I'll have to test this on the computer that I'm streaming on right now. Not my main system that I'm playing this game on. That's the 1080 Ti system. My streaming PC, well, it's not streaming. It's not actually a streaming PC. It's just what I'm using it for right now, but it has a 1060 in it. And an i5, like a 4th gen i5. So I might copy over Xenia and Ninja Gaiden 2 and see if it can handle it. Considering that right now, those stats in the top corner say that my GPU is running at 53% utilization right now. What about CPU? 50%. No, that's not 50%. That's 28% on one of the cores, maybe? That's not bad, actually. Using 6 gigs of RAM, that system over there's got 8. So there is no reason a stock resolution without upscaling that this game won't run on that PC over there. No reason why it shouldn't. I will test that later. I will copy the files over, and I'll test it. Because I think it'll run on a 4th gen i5 and a 1060. I really don't think there's any reason that it shouldn't. If we look at those stats there. It's literally using half of my system here to do what we're doing right now. So like, if you can get hold of the files, and you have a PC, you don't need I don't think you need a beast to emulate this. I think you could run it on a mid-range system, but I will check and report back. Heck, I'd even try it on my my ThinkPad with its... I think it has a 5th gen i5 in it, although it's a laptop CPU, and it has a Intel HD graphics. I can't remember the number for it, but it won't be able to. It won't be able to run this. Not even, but anyway. Skywish says, well, I gotta go. It was nice talking for a short time. I appreciate it. Have a good one. All right, here we go. Suck on it! Now we've got enough essence here. Let's see if we can get off one of these. Yeah, we got one of the goldies with it. That's good enough. We're getting beat here. Ah, frick. He didn't do what I wanted him to do there. I wanted him to land and do the UT, and he didn't do it.
down one at a time. Just one at a time. Steady as she goes. One. Let's do it! Seriously, when he kicks off the walls there because of this tight space, it is so detrimental to what I'm trying to do here. Come here! That just to stay alive there in case they did something. Come here, buddy. You gotta go down now. Come here. No, the descending dragon failed me there. Ah, gosh. There's a lot of those guys there, man. Like, how many did I take down? Like 20 of them? There's a lot. A lot of Angelfs. Why don't we try something different? Let's just see, shall we? Just use a little bit of the scythe, see what we do, see how we go. Oh, I hate it when they do that. That's a one-hit kill. Oh, Risu says, Dan, would you ever do a collab with another YouTuber? It depends on what the collaboration is for, you know? Like, because I can't imagine why anybody would want to collab with me, at least on this. Like, if people like got together and just wanted to chat about Ninja Gaiden, maybe. But then again, you know, like I feel like my opinions on the game are not necessarily mainstream. They're just mine, and I wonder if I wouldn't really offer much in a. I just can't see why anybody would want to do a collaboration with me. Like, what do I have to offer to them except I'm the guy that yells at Ninja Gaiden? That's, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, I mean, like co-op stuff. I guess if it was a collaboration where it's like, here's a 2-player game, let's play it together. These two guys, like, I could see that. Yeah, especially if there's like they were a friend of mine, so there was a good rapport going there that would be entertaining. Like, I did that with my buddy Joe years ago when we played DayZ and in the Arma 2 engine. But he wasn't a YouTuber or anything like that. It was just a buddy of mine that was playing the game with me. What is happening here? Stop getting hit by everything. He kicked off the wall there. I didn't want him to do that. Stop running along the wall, please. Yeah, the descending dragon failed me there. It doesn't always work. There you go. That second time's a charm. No! I don't suppose I can leave, can I? Can I just get out of here? Can we skip to the boss fight? Can we do that? No, they're not even close. Seriously, when he kicks off the wall there, it is so... It can break the entire flow of what you're trying to do, and it can just take you down. It can be the death of you. Alright, I'm gonna use it. Why not? I have this stigma about using items, and I really try hard not to use them. Like, I force myself to do a whole battle with, like, no energy. No HP, just to not use the item. Come here. I need to get rid of one of these gold ones here. Except these frickin' purple ones keep getting in the way. Come here. Lex Luthor says, can you do a no damage run? Not a chance. I am not good enough to do a no damage run. If I try to do a no damage run, I'll get hit more times than I don't. Than when I'm just playing normally. These guys are more temperamental than the other ones. Like, I genuinely need you to just kick off his shoulders and do this. Thank you. Okay. No! Come on! Why did he try to counter? I wanted to do the wind jump. And he stands on the floor and does a freaking counter. That's the end of the fight, you... That pissed me off. I gotta do that again. I have to do that entire thing again. Yeah, just hate to see it. Let's go down to the other end. It seemed that they don't come at you as much. They spawn up here, I think. So it's could be completely wrong about that. No, I'm just dead. Let's just start again. I had a good run going there too, and I got them all down. Not an amazing run, but like I got into the flow of things there, taking them down. I think if I genuinely tried to do a no damage run, it would make me hate this game. This is my favorite game, or one of my favorite games anyway. I will never try to do a no damage run, because it will steal the joy of this game if I do that. And in the times we're living in now, there's so much joy taken out of so much. I don't need this game with the joy taken out of it too. Wow, can you just play the game? Wow, you need to go down, Van Gelf. Like, you're pissing me off a little bit. Saw that coming. Gosh, I've been streaming for 2.5 hours already? Wow. How about that? Hopefully, if I check this stream later, that there's no catastrophic audio problems, I will leave this up so that people can watch it later. Ascending Dragon screwed me there too. That when they do certain moves, that you can't break them out of their animation, and they'll hit you through it. Get out of the way, Bangyof! I need this gold one! Well, it's gonna get hit by that. We're gonna use one of these. Yeah, see? Sometimes they don't flinch and then they... Like that! Seriously, you're just gonna spam the moves that you can do without taking a hit from me? Oh, this is bad. This is a bad run. And of course, I'm not doing the meta here, whatever that is. I'm just doing what I want to do, you know? Oh, come on. You're gonna run into Ryu swinging his swords and you're not gonna flinch? There we go. Do it! I wouldn't be surprised if the meta here is to use the staff and do a single UTE 360 charge. You know, over and over. Maybe use the Tonfa. I don't know, if you can space them out enough, this is a pretty good way of taking them down. Like, kick off shoulders, descending dragon, rinse and repeat. If that doesn't work, dodge towards them, rise to heaven, and finish them off like that. Or spam the Flying Swallow with the level 3 Dragon Sword if you've got it. I would have level 3 everything if I could be bothered to, like, farm the essence in Chapter 1, but once you've farmed, like, 200 plus thousand, I think I did 180,000 essence in that chapter before I got, you know, sick of it, so... This is how you die. If you don't do what I ask you to do, he's going to kill you. There you go. Or if he doesn't flinch when you go for the descending dragon, that'll get you killed too. That's it. That's the fight. I'm going to use this so that the checkpoint at the beginning of the boss fight is, you know, full health. There you go. Look at that. All right, let's do this. If I can beat this boss in a timely fashion, I might do a little bit of the next chapter, but I've been streaming for a while, so I might call it quits here at the end of this, depending on how this fight goes. Ryu, don't do that. You're gonna get hit by all this. Yeah. Restart. When you one thing you do learn when you play these things over and over and over, you know when it's a lost cause and you should just restart the fight. That was one of those examples. He did the frickin' spin, didn't land on the floor. I was hoping he would just hit the ground and I could do a quick UT charge. But because of that, I got hit. Not worth continuing the fight at all. Wow. Not again. Not just restart. We can get a good start here. We can continue. He doesn't always do the spam either. He doesn't always do that. Let's see what he does. Let's just wait for him.
Ryu, what are you doing? Yeah, no, it's been so long since I actually competently did this fight. I've completely forgotten the way of doing it. Come on, Dan. Remember how to do it. Those little things come at me, I can let go of this. They're actually gonna come at me. And then turn around. And then go. What are you, Ryu, come on! You could at least angle it at him. Let's also put this on. Actually, let's not. I wish I had leveled up the void a little bit. It's not going to do any damage to him. Oh well, let's use it anyway. And completely miss it. Oh, that's pathetic what I just did there. That was really bad. I got none. Suck it up and kill it without anything. They get killed by the lightning. I'm trying to remember, like, the best way to beat it. Was it the 360 UT with the staff? Devin Macklin says, "Good morning, Dan. Great to see you this morning. Long time no see, my friend. So what kind of run are you doing today? What difficulty?" This is just Master Ninja. I'm just playing through it. Just to get checkpoint saves on my Xenia emulator on the PC. So that's what we're doing today. That's what I've been doing. Why don't we try the old spin with the staff, huh? Let's try it. Yeah, I don't know about that. Actually, I think one of the best ways to kill it is to just use the 360 Y ultimate technique with the dragon sword when he gets close to you. I don't suppose you want to give me some blue for that. Oh dear. Yeah, you're just dead. Gosh, why am I blanking on, like, the most effective way to kill this thing? I'm pretty sure it's UTs with the scythe. You know, if you have the scythe, if you're doing a sequential playthrough. That didn't do as much damage as I hoped. While we're at it. Ah, too early. That was not good. Wow. Single charge on that actually sucks! I can't see a thing. And that killed me. I thought I dodged most of the damage there. Oh. Wow, that was hilarious how disorienting the, popping a Nimpo in the middle of that attack. Can't see anything. Because normally I try to jump out of the way of that. It's the first time I've ever decided, ooh, better fire a void at him while he's doing that. Oh, that was bad. I wonder if I could get away with just getting up in his face and... No,
can't keep letting those things hit you, that's for sure. Where you don't do that. When you do that, it wastes time. I wish I hadn't wasted all my healing on... do I have any of these? I have 5 of those. I don't have any Lives of the Thousand Gods, though, do I? Ah, that hurts so much. If they fly at me, I'll try and use a Nympho. It's going to suck! This is gonna suck! Don't absorb that. Frick. Ugh! That was bad. That was just bad. Please don't die from this! Ooh! Ah, I didn't see that thing coming at me. Gun Knight says, I use the dual blades on it. Really? The dual swords? What did you do with the dual swords? I don't remember fighting this guy with the dual swords. Maybe I'm wrong. But what is it, like the Rise to Heaven? Like, the spin? I wonder if you could get away with that. No, goodness me. I'm sure there's a way to... I mean, the double charge with the bow's not bad either. I mean, hitting it in the face with a double charge scythe UT is pretty good. Quite a bit of damage. He's gonna throw these guys at me. What the heck were you attacking there, Ryu? He was right there. Let's put the bow on here. What the heck? I think that's how they expect you to win the fight anyway. You're supposed to use the bow on it. Nah. What was I expecting with such a sliver of health? I remember in the past I figured out this fight, and I could do it consistently well. And that the knowledge has just evaporated out of my brain. It's just gone. I figured it out again 2 years ago when I did the fun run. Gone. Can't remember it again. Maybe it's because I don't like this boss, so I don't retain the information. What the heck are you targeting? Ow. Come on. What is this first? That probably doesn't do much damage. Oops. Ooh, it does a bit more damage if you get him square in the face with it, though. How did that not do the damage? DB says Lunar 360Y. Whenabouts would you do that, though? Like, when it gets close to you, when it's like halfway and it's about to charge you? I will try it. Like, I'm happy to try it. Like, The 360Y with the lunar is pretty good. Is it the 360Y ultimate technique or just the regular 360Y though? Silver D60 says, I advise you to start the fight with 2 arrows shots to the face if you can manage it. After that, stand close to the pillar where you spawned and charge a lunar 360. Alright, let's do it. Oh, that one sucked. Nah, I absolutely botched that. Yeah, talk about botching it. Yeah, let's just start again, shall we? I keep actively not wanting to use a Nimpo there to stop those things from hitting me. Like, I feel like I should just know when they're coming so I can use a UT to get out of the damage of it, but maybe I shouldn't be doing that. Maybe I should just use the Nimpo to get rid of them in the same way I would use the Nimpo to get rid of the fish in the dragon fight in Chapter 5. I screwed that up anyway. Suck, you didn't charge it up. No, screwed that up. He's gonna fire his lasers! Screwed that up. That was a waste. This is a terrible display of this fight. I'm doing an absolutely horrible job here. Wow, he's just gonna keep doing it. Follow it close behind it when it's... Yeah. That's, I mean, that's... You saw, if you were here a few minutes ago, I don't know if you were watching then, that was working, wasn't it? When I was doing it with the scythe. I was just following it, and then when it turns around, I UT it in the face. I think I'm just gonna do that. What are you doing? It's better. It's gonna start throwing those little things at me in a second. What the heck is he targeting? The least you could do is hit it in the face with that, Ryu. There we go. It's not bad. No, I don't. He didn't do it. I really don't have anything, do I? No! I jumped right into that. remember once I did it with the... I'm pretty sure I've done it with the 360 Lunar before. I wish I could remember the reflexes to do it, not just the strategy itself. Like, you know, if somebody just says, "Oh, this is what you do." I wish I could remember the feel of it, you know? Why is it? Come on, I'm clearly letting that go too soon. So now we're gonna get some essence from those guys. There we go. This is pretty good damage, doesn't it? There's another one over here. More essence here. That's trash. There you go. Released it at the right time then. That's coming straight at me. Now that those things have dropped a little bit of essence, I should be able to go... No, it was only a single! And then I'm dead. Wow, I was really expecting that to be 2 pieces at least. I'm not sure if that was a double. If that was a full charge and I actually hit him with that, that might have knocked him down. Yeah, you should never expect anything to happen, should you? It can make you look like a fool. Yeah, just, that's what I want you to do, Ryu. No, I'm getting antsy now. And of course, the void would do a lot more damage to his face if it was level 3. Well, I'm surprised that didn't hit him. What the heck? Too early, I guess? See if we can do it from this far away. No! Just do that instead, Ryu! What the... Just die. Just do it again. I swear, when I want him to land, I'm trying to press the button to charge the UT just as his feet hit the floor. And so when he is midair and decides to do the spin instead, might as well just die. Go away, you stupid little things. Yeah, this is a bad run. Very, very bad run. Started pretty good in the first, like, 10 seconds. They give me some blue.
They did. They even gave me some red look. Ryu, what are you throwing at right now? Wow, how did he... Was I really that close? No, I'm dead. I must be dead. Oh, I'm even gonna get... No. I was gonna say I'm even gonna get another void, but... I was killed. I don't like this boss. Probably because I'm not very good at it, evidently. Convinced he wasn't going to hit him there, but he did. Yeah, that wall's in the way there. So dead. Yeah, look, the fact that there's a dead guy back there with arrows in him says they want you to use the bow for this. Why do I have the incendiary shurikens equipped for this? Show me that face. Wow, this just sucks. Why am I doing this? Better. If I didn't waste all my healing items on those Vangelfs... Speedrunnist says, "Sup? What's up? Thanks for stopping by. I'm watching the stream." Yeah, given that I'm doing a terrible job at this fight, I'll cut the stream off after I've beaten it. Making fun of me now, aren't you? Really have to be at the right angle. No, that's not gonna... He goes to the other side like that. Have they fixed the cleared chapter loading screen issue? No, they haven't. Every time it just locks up and you have to restart the emulator. Lex Luthor says, "I beat this boss with arrows." Yeah, that's the way you're supposed to do it. I guess I'm being stubborn here. I'm like committing to using the scythe, but... Probably get out of its way after I do that. Why can't I rotate the camera? It's pretty terrible.
Just kill me. Restart. Can we restart, please? There we go. There it is. The speedrunner says if they fix the cleared chapter loading screen issue, then it would be fully playable. Yeah. Although it's great that the game makes you save just before that. So you can still proceed, which is good. Get off the wall. Ah, frick. Come to this side. That was a mistake. I wish he would actually target it. That would be great. We're dead. Yeah, we're dead with those little things. If he didn't have those little things, I think this fight would be easy. I mean, this fight is easy if you do it right. Right there. How did it not do the full damage? Gotta hit him right in the middle of the face, don't you? And you gotta be close enough too. Oh. This is going pretty badly. I wonder what would happen if I did this one. Absolutely nothing. Let's try it again. Because my hope is that he'll get right in my face, you know? Doesn't do much. Yeah. Jaden15 Gaming says this boss sucks, man. Yeah. And I suck at fighting it, too. Like, it's a bad combination. Especially when Ryu just decides to not target it. What do I have that's level 3? I mean... I do wonder if you could kill this thing with dual swords. Like, I do wonder. Because obviously getting close to it's not really an option, but... you can even... I mean, I know he does that when he... I wonder if you can wait for him to go upside down, and then his lightning... Because I noticed when he was upside down, the lightning didn't hit me. He was using it to be upside down. I'm curious if you can attack him physically without ranged attacks when he's upside down. Ryu, what the heck are you doing? I can't remember if there's a specific way to make him go upside down. problem is they like to fly at me exactly when I'm not on the floor, so I can't do the nympho. Oh look, he's upside down. Let's try it. Let's get the dual swords out and run at his face. I want to see. I've never tried this before. Oh, I wish I had to just... Nah, he's back to normal. If I had the level 3 Void, it would be doing insane damage to him. That's not gonna fly. Come on, that's not gonna fly. Yeah, if you're not right on him, that doesn't do the damage. What chapter is this? I should just bring up my old video. Nope, the whole computer's crashed. I guess we're gonna have to leave it there, because now I have to do that fight with the Vangelfs again. You gotta be kidding me! This is the downside to emulation. Can I Alt F4 it? No, it's taking the whole computer with it. How wonderful. Oh well, I'm gonna cut the stream off there. That's a pretty tragic end, to be honest, but what are you gonna do? Thanks everybody for coming by and watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed interacting with the chat and all that, so yeah, thanks, and I'll see you next time.